Well, in your vote, 2024, the South Carolina Republican presidential primary just one day away, and former Governor Nikki Haley trailing in the polls in her home state. Former President Donald Trump holds a big lead among GOP voters. Washington correspondent Julia Benbrook joining us live from South Carolina with the latest on a busy weekend. Julia.
Well, good evening from Nikki Haley's home state, where we're watching to see if she can make a dent in former President Donald Trump's commanding lead. Both candidates are making some of their final appearances before South Carolina voters head to the polls tomorrow. Former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley is vowing to continue on, no matter the outcome on Saturday.
I announced that I was running for president a year ago. There were 14 people in that race. I defeated a dozen of the fellas. I just got one more I gotta catch up to.
But former President Donald Trump is coming into this nominating contest with several commanding primary wins already secured.
I've never seen anything like it. Even coming over here, everybody has a Trump sign. Trump, Trump, Trump.
Despite Haley's popularity when she was the Palmetto State's governor, polls suggest it's now Trump country. A new CBS YouGov poll revealing a more than 30-point lead for the former president over Haley. Kirk Randazzo, a professor of political science at the University of South Carolina, says the margin of the outcome this weekend will matter.
If she can keep the margin of Trump's victory relatively small, that gives her momentum to maybe get some more money that might carry her past Super Tuesday.
Even though she has a narrow path to the nomination, Haley continues to argue that she's the candidate who can beat President Joe Biden in November.
I think she's hoping if she can stay in it and maybe those trials start ramping up, eventually people will sour on Donald Trump. And if she's still around, they naturally gravitate to her.
Now, Haley is not the only South Carolina elected official who sought the nomination. Senator Tim Scott, who was originally appointed to the Senate over a decade ago by Haley to fill a vacancy, he suspended his campaign back in November. Notably, he did decide to endorse Trump, and he's played a key role in the former president's campaign here ever since. Reporting in Columbia, South Carolina, Julia Benbrook, WISH TV.